Black, whites, Arabs, Mexicans, they're all different shades of the same color. The J's are the different ones. I think it's the same for them.
But they've put a positive spin on it where it is the same.
Yeah, but it
physically.
turns into like, yo ass ashy.
Yeah, it's like a thing that's talked about versus if I'm over here like a fucking lizard
really?
with
See,
flaky, dry skin.
Oh, see, I don't think.
I'm just saying this is how it's presented in media.
Maybe. But I'm just saying it's a lot more noticeable. Because nobody's ever noticed, unless I shake somebody's hand, no one's ever been like, wow, your hands are dry.
You specifically have made fun of my hands. You see, my hands were all muffed up.
Where?
At work.
Muffed up.
It's your term that you specifically used.
What about it there? Because they're dry?
You just said you were like, oh my God. I was like, what? And you were like, is that how your hands look? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, your knuckles. That's right. Because your knuckles were all busted open the one time. That's
no, it was just my regular hands.
No. They were muffed up. They were busted.
I don't think so. Because then I wouldn't have been like weirded out. I would have been like, oh, this thing.
No, I think your knuckles were dry. They probably split, and I thought they were.
No,
I don't know, man.
False.
Because I got muffed up hands too.
Yours are the working man hands. I have the other side are fucked up. I got one of them. That's probably your 1% Neanderthal, a.k.a. Jew. My 1% Ashkenaz Jew.
Which is the same thing. Dude, I'm still getting in arguments on threads with these people. They're like, these black people want to go, yeah, you fucking cave dwellers. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and I go, we all would have been in caves at some point. No. Whites and Asians were Neanderthals. So you people are cave dwelling, disgusting.
What faction of black people is this that say this?
I don't fucking know. There's people on threads. I think they're bots. They're probably Chinese people.
Yeah, Asians like white people.
Yeah. But I'm like, well, wouldn't you guys be in caves also? There's caves in Africa. People still live in caves in Africa.
Caves one, it's not even like a put down. It's like,
no,
obviously. It would go
obvious. That's the obvious thing. Yes. Yeah. Oh, were your people not smart enough to go to a cave? Like, no, everybody was.
Well, God built a house already.
Yes. What are your thoughts on chiropractors? Is that a scam?
I think a lot of scam people get into it, but I think it is a legitimate thing.
Donnie was telling me the main thing is that all they do is just create blood flow to that area.
It's probably a lot of it.
So, because I do the Shakti mat, and I feel fucking loose and incredible on that thing. Well, but then I go back to normal. So I'm like, I want to go to a because my back's all fucked up, just in that single spot. So like, I don't know if they just have to realign some shit, but is that just a realignment that's temporary, and the real thing is just start working out and you'll feel better?
Muscles to keep things in place.
Yeah, that makes sense. So is it like,
blood flow brings shit that will heal? So your tissue dies if you don't use it. So if your back is stiff and whatever to the point that you're not using specific little tissue along your spine, shit starts to die and blood doesn't run to it, and then it won't heal. So you got to get blood flow to it. One, chiropractor, good.
Yes.
Then you got to, like you said, your shit will just pop out after the alignment.
Yeah.
These
people go to chiropractors for years.
You need muscles. Like if you look at like diagrams of what people look like without skin, like a serial killer.
Yes.
Their optimal form, I would say, skinless.
Yeah. Most people.
Just looking at their pure muscle. It's supposed to keep things in. And like that's why my rotator cuff's fucked. It's because everything's like loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
That's what every fucking physical therapist doesn't care about me because everyone else is stiff and I'm too
loose.
They go, oh, you've got a lot of mobility. I go, yeah, my fucking shoulder's out right now. Like, I need you to put it back in and then let me do the exercises. Because right now I do the exercises, but the shit's just, like, clanging around. Yeah. I need you to put the fucking thing back in.
And then do the specific exercises.
Yeah. Because whatever they told me to do for the left one ended up fucking the right one worse. Yeah. Which is the story of...
Because in my head, you go to the chiropractor, they align your back, and then you just start working out, and then the muscle will just fix it.
You need your spinal erectors.
Or do you even need the chiropractor? And you just need the blood flow to go there. So if I just continue doing the Shakti mat,
Do some
and stretching,
Qui-Gon.
some Qui-Gon. What the fuck is that?
It's like that Chinese shit where you're just like you're doing all those. You're getting your chi going. You're just doing like different movements like that. Like
my mom was telling me she wants to get into Tai Chi.
Good.
I go. I go.
Cartoon character.
I go. Are you gonna do it like outside, like in the yard and shit? She goes, I don't know. I just hear it's good for you. I go, that's good.
Probably be great for.
That's good. Good.
It's a nice thing to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta get out there, do something. You're retired.
At one with nature.
I told my dad I'm gonna buy him. I was like, if I bought you an entire art kit, easel, canvas, paints, everything. I go, would you use it? And he goes, what would I do? I go, I don't know. I go, you have every day, all day, to just sit in the garage and just paint what you feel, man. Like, just get some emotion out and put it on a canvas.
Bush did it.
I don't know. I don't know if I do that. Like, something. I'm like, what do you want? Do something.
Be nice to get a picture one day of a nice painting.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got one from my grandpa used to do that. My grandpa started painting. My grandpa took a class at Moraine Valley at 83 years old, just because he was like, I'm gonna get into painting.
Why not?
And I have this abstract painting on the wall that like he made.
I told you
like,
that
this is cool as shit.
That one uncle I got that couldn't use his arms, they were paralyzed. He was good as fuck at chess. And he would have like,
how do you play?
Well, on the computer, he put the mouse on the floor and would play that way. And he also played with a guy that they had like a mail correspondence.
Mail?
So he had like a table set up.
Damn. And he would be like, G1.
And you send it to a guy.
And 4 days later, he gets it. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I thought that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, chess is a Masonic game and we shouldn't play it. But
no, of course not. That's funny as fuck.
I wonder if Go's okay. Or if that's also demonic in some way.
I think there's just... The Chinese and Asia has to be on like a different thing. They're on a different psyop, I feel like.
Dragons.
Yeah, the dragon family, I think, has a tight hold on that.
Nick's kid had a little dinosaur thing, and I said, dinosaur, yeah. And then I looked at Nick and was like,
What'd he say?
It's like, yes.
You should Google our names on Google bridge burners on just to see. Because we have no traffic, so we can't be on anybody's radar. You know what I mean? But if we are, ooh,
Scary.
scary. No whammy, 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 no whammy. Ah! Stop it, no. Hold on. Do
What do you mean?
do past.
That's not good.
Oh, I click that. Past month. Do 3 months. No, 3 months. Oh, where'd it go?
What is that?
Yeah, where'd it go?
$100?
Yeah, but what is it? Why doesn't it show up in the 3 month thing?
I don't know.
This is scary.
I didn't like that.
Scary.
I didn't like that at all.
Type your name in.
Why does it show up in this one?
What's the other one down? A week? Oh, yeah.
It shouldn't show up in that one.
Type your name in.
This is why I didn't want to do this. It wasn't supposed to be there, man. That sucks.
Yeah, but it's not on the other one.
Don't show people my last name.
You're editing this one.
Yeah, I'm going to show people your last name.
I know you will. No, you have to do 3 months. No, you don't have to type mine in if they're not searching me. You're the more prominent person on this podcast. You're the host. I'm the co-host.
Oh, please.
Do it past year.
This fake self-deprecation. No one's buying it.
Wow. Wow.
I don't even know what to say about any of that.
Wow.
Just hope that's wrong. We'll just hope.
What if it's not though?
It's at 100-ish.
100 people, but that's always the thing they show. Is that, and then you get a bag over your head in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? You know how fast people can get in your house, dude. I see this dude just like lockpick a door, and it's, and he's in your house. You know how crazy that is? That's why I've been getting. I ordered a secondary lock that you can fold in, that's kick resistant. So they would have to barricade, or they would have to barge their way in. And by that time, I have the shotgun aimed right at their.
I can't imagine a world that I don't like absolutely kill somebody
What do you
for
mean?
trying to come in my home.
Well, that's what I mean. That's the real issue, is that you would pull the trigger, and now it's a real issue because it's like, oh well, you killed. It'd be so crazy because it's like, oh well, you killed a special forces agent. It's like, well, why were they in my house? It's like, I don't know why they were.
I probably wouldn't kill a special
You
forces
wouldn't at
agent.
all, no.
Yeah. I mean,
That's true.
they're pretty good, I hear.
Yeah. Can
I
you
wonder if
imagine you
Mossad is a psyop, though, and it's like,
maybe they actually suck. They're actually all gay. It's a,
yeah, they rape me.
Can you imagine like you think you have the drop on somebody in your own home? You come around the corner with your legal firearm, and then you get a triple flashbang and a fucking.
Well, yeah, you're going up against military grade
Yeah,
things.
oh,
I have
you're-
like a
you're-
cool gun I bought.
Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah. You shoot a guy in the chest, it goes, and he goes.
Yeah, he's got the latest nanotech Kevlar.
Yeah.
I'm just fat.
Oh, we're just fat guys. That's all it is.
I just hope it gets lodged in my hide.
No, you wouldn't stand a chance. And honestly,
also
it probably wouldn't even come to that.
I really,
They wouldn't even. It'd be a middle of the night poisoning.
if I got shot, dude, it seems like there's a lot of like fighting to stay alive involved, and I don't know if push comes to shove, if I would be like,
Hang on, man. We're gonna get you to the hospital. Hey. I don't think so.
I think it would literally feel like painkillers, and I'd be like, bro, like I'm fucking out of here, dog.
No,
Like
I
this
feel-
shit's
no, I think the pain would take over. Like you'd be in a lot of pain.
no, but then all the good chemicals come flooding in
I don't know.
because you're dying, and you go,
Yeah, but every
yo.
death by gunshot in a movie is like.
Oh, we believe movies now. Oh, is Schindler's List true now? That's
Mommy.
that's hilarious. We believe the Jewish media
Yeah.
now all of a sudden.
Dude, I found this documentary about how all the Jays moved from New York to Hollywood and
Mhm.
created like old school Hollywood.
Yes.
I found this like hour and a half documentary about it. It's actually pretty interesting.
I talked about it a little bit.
Did we?
Mm.
Well, I'll have to send it to you.
Please do. You know I'm fascinated by their culture.
You know how I tell you I listen to I tell you I listen to David Icke double speed,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually like makes him sound normal.
Ski resort in
Doesn't he just-
in Texas,
Just this is like
and
when you're like when you get if you hang out with like a good buddy who's like into conspiracies, but he's now shit faced.
That's where we are now, and the problem they have
Sounds so
with
sad.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Sounds like it's
Even
been
if
poisoned
they
or like
wanted to take
dosed with
her
acid.
out,
I don't know why. Go to skip to more towards the
is
end.
that
Uh,
he was invited by Epstein to the island, and he turned it
yeah, it does
down.
just sound shit faced.
Well, the emails that have come out in the second lot are showing that he was asking when
I don't know why it's so funny.
the wildest parties
Glad you found
were.
something that tickles you so.
And then you've
I haven't
got
seen you like this in a
Howard
dog's age.
I was playing this at
Lutnick,
work. I was fucking dying.
the Commerce Secretary. In many ways,
I would love for, like, a
a
headphone to
handler
fall
of
out and someone would be like,
Trump,
"What the fuck are you
actually,
listening to?"
especially economically.
I wanted to take the,
Um,
I wanted to take the good bits and put it behind
and
like a chopped
he
and screwed beat.
said,
There you go. Oh yeah, this was the horn video I was telling you about. That's enough of that garish music. They always wear those hats, bro. Star Wars ass hats. Kabbalah ass
And
Star
as
Wars.
we know, yes, Star Wars.
Moses.
Did I tell you?
Moses with horns. Moses.
I've seen Moses with horns. This is the other thing too, where we were talking about last or the other week of like, if the elongated skull people, if that's the Nephilim, and if that's also maybe that's also the Neanderthal people, could they be the Jays?
Yeah, I go back and forth on that. That one guy had the pretty compelling argument that the Jays are Neanderthals, but if the Neanderthals are the Nephilim, I don't know. We do need to get more into like Bible stuff, like the angels and.
Honestly, I think we have to read the Bible. I think that's what the real. I mean, we're gonna have to start. We have to start doing sketches now, but I think we come back strong with the Bible because our Freemason contact. We have a Freemason contact high level.
We have a bit of an in.
We have into the Freemasonry. He was saying how one of the big masters was telling him how you have to start with the order. You have to start with the Bible, then the Zohar, then the Talmud, and then Kabbalah. I thought it was Zohar, then Kabbalah.
Psyops.
But regardless, we got to finish. Or maybe that's the real. Maybe that's the coded. Maybe that's the real thing. You know what I mean?
I always come back to like Gnostic shit. Those feel kind of correct.
Yeah, but if all of that's pulling from, if either Gnostic shit is pulling from that or vice versa,
I'm feeling Jesus, bro. I think. Why would they hate him?
yeah. I don't know.
Unless they're thinking that far ahead, where they're making
Because
a
I keep
false
going back-
villain for them that for us to follow.
Because that's the thing. Because if they, we need to go into the thing of like why they created. I mean, we go into that about like you need a complicit person or whatever. But if you go in the thing of like,
Because maybe they knew they couldn't make people forget him, but they could tweak his story.
yeah,
So they make him a little bitch boy.
I'm under the impression that maybe it's not Jesus, maybe it's another figure, and they tweaked. They made this Jesus person
Well,
because
that
that's a
Russian
tweak.
guy thinks that.
The what?
That guy with the other history thinks that. Anatoly Fomenko.
Really? Where I think it was, like a different guy, but you're not going to be able to get those people on your religion or this new thing that you're trying to get everybody on. But if the people that already believe in this type of character or this type of like person, if you just add that type of like archetype into your new religion, I feel like you'd be able to transition more people over easier.
He says he's this guy. Byzantine Emperor
He says that's Jesus.
Andronicus Komnenos.
He said that's Jesus? A Greek?
Who was around in 1150-ish and crucified in 1180 in Constantinople, which he says is Jerusalem.
But doesn't
a lot of people say he's
Josiah,
wrong.
Yeah, but Josiah, I was gonna say like Josephus talks about him way before that.
Listen, man, but if the 1,000 years got added,
that would still be 152. Josephus is like 70. Well, if 2,000 years got added.
Yeah, what if like 1,150 years got added? Would that make it work? You fucking idiot.
Can I riff? Can
a guy from Russia come up with a new timeline and we just listen because it's sick?
There's too much going on. Speaking of Gnostic ideas, I heard this. It says some people. This is like a Gnostic. I always thought that everybody had the divine spark. Just us as people. We all have the
Not
divine
Cabbage
spark.
Patch Kids with no soul and no inner monologue.
So that's what it goes to. It says there's a Gnostic idea that some people have divine spark and others don't. And it's, it's risen by gnosis. So is this if you have a voice in your head, is that?
I think it's like
is that the divine spark? Is that what, like, you know what I mean? Like, just on a base level.
I think it's got at the lowest common denominator. I think it's that. If it's anything higher, I'm unsure, but you got to at least have an inner monologue to be in the running, I think.
Because that's like your conscience. That's like.
I think the no inner monologue people are literally like the incubator babies from the World's Fairs, like the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah. The people that were just made to
repopulate.
Yes.
This new world, which may not even have been.
Which honestly, a lot of the people that claim to not have any inner monologue or anything are just the most. Like, what do you mean? We get up, we go to work. I eat pizza.
Rise and shine. I eat the poison. I make the poison for work, and they take the money out of my check.
I eat the poison. I make the poison. I watch the poison.
I raise kids. They're pieces of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
We go to the family's house for Christmas. We hate them. They hate us.
It's also funny to think, like, it's funny to want, like, no, we should have, nuclear family. It's funny to fight for, like, nuclear family, mom, daughter, or mom, dad, son, daughter, have that. But, like, people preaching that, like, us telling people, like, they should do that, but not having any, like, interest in that by ourselves.
Yeah, it feels weird when your
dab's really strong.
When my only inclination to getting a child would be like, well, one, I only want it if it's a son. Yeah. Two, I only want it to help the numbers out in the future. I'm doing it solely as like a humanitarian effort. It feels weird not to do it out of like, oh, I should probably want a son.
Yes, exactly.
Or any child, not be like, fuck.
You never saw that Dictator movie?
No, I don't think so.
He's delivering a baby at some point, and he goes, oh, is it are you guys expecting are you having a boy or an abortion? What do you?
I mean, China really took that shit to the next level. It's crazy to not have planned ahead for a country that their whole thing is like, we lay plans for thousands of years at a time. They thought they could just throw girls away.
I wonder if that's the J communism that really fucked them up.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like, they were on a good track of like, no, we got this shit. And then this
reptilian
communism
force
jumped in, yes.
Nudged its way in. Oh, are you looking at this article?
Yeah, what's this?
I don't know. Negroes who urge buy black are anti-Semitic. Because you're not saying that you want to buy clothes from black stores. You're saying that you don't want to support the Jewish ones is what you really mean. So it's anti-Semitic.
You do anything, it's anti-Semitic. Dude, did you watch that? Did you see that video? I don't know if it's new or old, but it's some Jewish guy and like he's yelling at some people. I hate when they put shit in slow motion.
Did you see the one where the
Isn't that crazy?
Jewish guy's on the cruise ship and there's a guy with swastika tattoos on his back and the Jewish guy starts freaking out and like demanding that he be removed and everyone's like, "Sir, you're gonna get yourself thrown off the train." He's like, "Me? He's got a swastika." And like dude filming, it's not, the swastika dude's literally like not involved. He's just on the other side of the boat.
Yeah.
And the guy filming it is like me and you basically just being like, "Holy shit, this
Yo,
fucking Jew's
This
freaking
guy's-
out."
He's chimping out.
And then, yeah, the guy, like, lunges at him, and the girl has to be like, "Honey, you're going to get yourself thrown off." And he's just, like, steaming around with his curls. And the guy's like, "Yeah, what are you going to do? Fucking touch me."
Touch me.
This guy built an app that lets you know when people have meta glasses around so you can see who's looking at your penis through your pants. 'Cause
What?
That's what they do, right?
What?
Meta
It
glasses
says
have
they
X-ray
X-
vision.
Is that what it says?
No.
Oh, you made that up.
The Bluetooth, that thing was part, just not the X-ray part.
It's also pretty easy to spot meta glasses, though.
Not if you're blind, though, like me.
I guess.
And not perceptive.
I guess it's
You'll say things about people that I'll be like,
really.
and then like the next time I look at them, I'm like, "You do have like a fucked up chin or whatever." You know what I mean? Like I'll just, if I never like actually talk to a person and I'm just always kind of like, I'll like never actually like look at them. You know what I
guess
mean?
so. Do you see Perplexity has a new browser coming out called Comet? That's an AI, basically an AI browser that's supposed to make it a lot more efficient for you to Google search and, search things. You haven't seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh. It's like this, basically what I just said. But I'm like, I wonder how much of that is like, okay, that's going to be every browser now. Is basically like you type in a thing and you get, kind of directed through the internet. You can't just freely roam the internet anymore. You have to have an AI kind of holding your hand. You can be like, okay, let's go search the internet today.
Well,
What do you want to search? Well, let's not maybe just click that one. I'll summarize this one for you so you don't have to click on it. And then everything you read, I'll highlight and say this is inconsistent with the current narrative. This should be actually this. Look, how about I just change it while I'm in here? I mean, Google's already fucked up, but like how much of us, like when I go to search like some picture that I know I've seen, like and it doesn't pop up anymore, is that just going to be like, are all the apps going to go to this and this is going to be their way of scrubbing the internet? Because nobody could free search anymore. Let's be like, what are you going to search with?
I buy it because I just saw a thing that was like, every time there's an update, the AI assist button gets like bigger on whatever software because
see
people
that.
don't use it, so they keep trying to make it big. Because every time I log into anything, it's like, "Did you want to use the AI assist feature? It's right here." And I'm like, "I'll just type in the search bar if that's fine with you."
Yeah.
They're like, "All right, that's fine. We'll be right here. We might pop up again."
They also push the, like, hey, why would you search when you can just talk to me? I see you got your AirPod in. You got a mic on that.
Did you know it's actually gay to know how to read? It's actually cooler to be illiterate. When you want to be like a cool rapper.
Exactly.
Psyop.
Can you imagine these, like the people that do use, like, because I've done it a couple times just to fuck around with it. And it's like talking to just like some pretentious piece of shit. Because I go, hey, talk to me about how Julius Caesar could possibly be Jesus. It's like, well, actually, that's incorrect.
That doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah, let me tell you about Let me tell you about how Julius Caesar. Let me tell you about the real history.
Like, how would I throw you in a fucking
Yeah.
bathtub? How would I throw you in a pool? And you short circuit.
What's this?
I watch you dance.
Is that a real video?
Yeah.
Like actually?
You think I'm showing fake videos? Just some orbs.
You think I'm gonna show you a fake video?
Think I'm gonna pull up a fucking sham, some AI nonsense?
I would love to know that
Slop.
that's like some. Wow.
That's how stuff works, Mark.
Did they just go through a wormhole? Can you please make that bigger and.
U.S. Air Force Gorgon Stare. We're looking at a whammy Sierra Nevada.
A whammy Sierra Nevada Corporation.
Yeah, and to your right, you got yourself an orb. You got another orb coming in hot.
What kind of plane is this, though?
That's a Gorgon Stare whammy. Gorgon Stare's awesome. That's from Medusa. Like,
A Gorgon stare?
that Medusa's a Gorgon, so it's like the turn you to stone stare.
That's a Gorgon?
Yeah.
What's a Gorgon?
What Medusa is?
I know, but like, what is that? Who?
A bitch with snake shit.
Yeah,
What are you
who-
talking
yeah,
about?
but what is,
It's
like-
Greek stuff. They lived in Northwest Africa, if I'm not mistaken. And
No, Gorgon? That's just what roamed the land back then. The Greeks don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They halfway stole it from the Romans. Or no, other way around.
yeah, they halfway stole it from the Egyptians.
From the Tartarians.
The Tartarians were giving it out. Look at this. You're gonna tell me this is fake? Look at how many colors there are. You couldn't fake this in
This
your
is thermal imaging.
wildest dreams.
Dude, I saw this. Keep this on. Keep this rolling.
Dude, this is like honestly pretty trippy.
I saw this video.
Kill myself. You fucking hit me with a baseball bat. You have to Lenny me.
I saw this video of or it was a picture, and it was of Napoleon's tomb. They go, Napoleon's tomb was specially designed so that you're never on his level. You're bowing your head looking down to him, or you're looking up to his thing. It's gay as shit.
Doesn't make sense.
So people in the comments are like talking about like Napoleon, and then there's a comment like 5 down that are like, some dude goes, Napoleon is a fictional character. That never happened.
I do love that guy in the comments.
And then people go, retard alert.
They made a movie about him. I think he's real.
Yeah, and he goes, he's actually Apollo, if you can imagine.
They had it 1,000 years. Yeah, salute to that guy for trying to just trot that out in regular posts. I just exist
Space
on
is fake is really good.
just
That's a good one. Wow, that's incredible.
and you'll see here that the plasma overtakes it and it actually dissolves it into another dimension.
This is real footage.
How would one even fake this, and for what reason? What would, like, the government? Look at this. This is as real as it gets.
Hey, wham, gone. And he vanished.
Halfway to Mars by now. In the past, that is. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, brother. It's a video I saw. I bookmarked it to show you. A lot of crazy stuff. There's Stargates for sure. Like, I know that to be another. I'm back on just like I know what's right. I knew powers were
Why
right.
would they make that movie Stargate?
Stargates are intuitively a thing. Obviously, they're a thing. I know it in my bones. It's a thing.
Yes.
Like, so
Of course, it has to be open on both sides.
on the equinox, the solstices. You can't do it every day.
You think you can hop through universes every day?
Oh, you have to wait for things to align in the cosmos and the firmament.
We should start making like those fake podcast clips of like,
Well, there's nothing fake about that one.
or just like not. Well, no, just like we're like it's all clips and there is no podcast and it's just some dude being like, "Did you know that Gilgamesh's tomb was actually a Stargate, and we invaded the 2008 invasion in Iraq.
And I'm
Or the
over here
2000
like, dude, you're blowing my mind right now.
yeah, exactly.
And then I hit like a fucking dab rig. I'm blowtorching. Yeah.
Yeah, Tucker's been saying some wild shit.
Did you see the possible nuke?
No.
It was a big ass mushroom cloud. I don't know how bombs work, so I don't know anything except for movies.
I've seen a lot of AI though. So let's make sure.
Listen, I have sources.
Did you see the videos of the people are going back to the footage that was aired during 9/11 of the plane going into the building?
Oh, and it's a hologram.
The plane's going and the wing goes behind a building and then comes back, but like there's no bit like the wing disappears.
Oh, it goes into the building before anything happens, and then
Not even the actual building. It fly before it gets to the World Trade Center. The plane like clips and the wing disappears. And then it comes back. It's weird. Let me see if I can find it.
It's also just a video of a missile hitting the Pentagon. They're like, that was a plane. It's like, if I've ever seen anything,
That's a 16-foot hole.
that was a missile that I just watched. Like, if it was where would a plane come from? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, well, that's when they show that video of
That just exists.
when
It's
they
a fucking missile.
when they show the virtual plane going, it'd be like where it'd have to. The Pentagon's this tall. It'd have to come this low and clip every light post on the way in.
Doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense if you ask me.
Hold on, let me see if I can find this thing. See, Daniel Radcliffe was wearing a shirt during the.
It's like Epstein boy.
Yeah, you see that?
That's
actually a.
How was
that
no
was
one on this?
That was actually a designer back then.
But how was no
Someone
one
else.
like?
He has no relation to him. Well, that's the thing. I think people were on it. It's just like it's in the open now. You know what I mean? Like you watch all these lectures of like that David Icke has that one, or like other people full blown lay out what's happening today in like 2009.
Yeah, I guess so.
So imagine how fucked up those people are. You know what I mean? Like you imagine being on that shit for 10 years and then being like, hey, it's happening. Guys, do you remember? Guys, do you remember when I did that thing?
But then it goes back to like movies and shit having weird stuff in it where it's like, is that just them like doing the predictive programming stuff where they're like conditioning you to these things and these ideas before they happen, so that way when they do, you're just kind of docile and you take it and it's not like actually crazy? I think that's what's something about movies that's fucked up. Is it probably like people watch Taken and stuff. It's not good for your brain probably to watch that and not go kill somebody.
What do you mean? Like,
because your body experiences all those same like highs and lows and chemicals and stuff. So I wonder if it conditions your body like when you have those chemicals. Like, yeah, no, you just stay in your seat and keep drinking soda. Like you don't get up and go like kill somebody because you need to
so like when people like when people are addicted to like horror movies. Like you're not supposed to have those feelings all the time. I think it's some weird
I don't know
programming.
enough about that. I don't watch horror. I can't even.
I don't either, but just like demon shit or just like magic and weird like.
I don't know. I more
murder
just
and,
mean like military shit. Like when you have these like when shit like this happens, it's like why aren't we all like going and killing politicians if they're all child rapists? I wonder if it's just because like we've seen like every fucked up serial killer doc and movie where it's just like, oh yeah, when you have that rush of chemicals, it's like that's just TV. You don't like go and kill somebody over it. Versus in real life for 1,000 years, probably if those chemicals went off in your head, you guys picked up torches and went and got the guy.
Yeah.
So now we're just kind of like, no, that's like TV stuff. Even though it's real life.
No, I think I think people would have to be more like in the rabbit hole for that to, you know what I mean? People got to have their eyes open more.
Older people are definitely not like into that shit, but I feel like most people are.
And also
aware.
also it'd be very hard to like what, I'm going to be the one to start a thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to step like my life's pretty cushy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna like I'm gonna go join a revolution and fucking. I don't want to go fight in that war. I'm gonna go die in this war for. So like, nah, I probably will just
That's what I'm
kind of
saying.
shittily live in our cycle. Like we know, like not enough people are gonna be behind it to like overthrow the U.S. government. You know what I mean?
Well, they said they want us. That's like why it's like the Matrix, where they said it's literally like the Matrix, where when he meets the architect, and he says, "This is like the whatever time we've made the Matrix, and we get exceedingly good at it."
Yeah.
Because the first time it was like too good, and then the first time it's too bad, like they couldn't get anything out of him because it was just hell, and then they made it like Eden, but then nothing got done or whatever. So they made it where it's like it's just good enough.
Yeah.
That's like what they do in
Exactly.
real life. Like you keep everyone
that's-
just comfortable enough to where they would rather just keep watching TV and video games and chilling and weed and
Bro, I got fucked up. I don't know if you want to take a look at that pyramid again that we were looking at last week, but like at the very bottom, it lays out exactly like I was getting depressed looking at this shit. Yeah, dude. Like on the bottom, it says like full blown, yeah, like the Matrix. And you get on the one side, it says you get all your people, your sheep, your cattle, NPC, your useless eaters, and then it's just birth, school, debt, labor, taxes, retirement, death. It's like, oh, this is the Goyim. Like, why? Like, we are just slaves to a fucking system. Like, they don't want to build their cell phone. They're not going to go into a mine. Like, that's what they need the cattle for. That's what they need the zombies, the breeders. Like, these are the people that we need these slaves to. Yeah, 9 to 5 slaves.
all professional bowel sports.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have like your next, like, okay, now world population control, right? You get your football, your medical population reduction, family planning, religion, education, the legal system. Let's fuck each other over, sue each other. You know, where people are shit like the media, the propaganda machine, entertainment, Netflix. Like how, and then just above that now, who controls all that shit? Well, the corporations control all that shit. Right? So now you get your banking, your insurance, your credit cards, your big pharma. They control, you know, the government, the medicine, the religions, all that shit. That's all controlled by these corporations, which are controlled by these hedge funds and these world forums, these financial control and these world institutions, these central banks, the tax revenue.
It is a good chart.
And it's like, we're at this, I felt so like we're at the bottom and we have to crawl through all this fucking bullshit. Like we look at, we researched like years ago, we looked into IMF and the UN and all that shit. And we're like, damn, this is the top. These are the people who make the calls and shit. These are the people that run the shit, these central banks. And it's like, oh, no. That's the top of the bottom tier.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next step, then you get these, that's where you get these, like, see where it says beyond the veil of ordinary. Like, this is beyond people's ordinary. Like, nobody looks into this shit. That's these secrets. Like, people hear about these secret societies or, like, every now and then Bohemian Grove pops up in a movie and it's like, oh, yo, they brought up, like, that, like, conspiracy thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a conspiracy, dude. Like, they put it in that movie and they fucking laugh at you.
Mm-hmm.
Our Mason friend, their Freemason friend, talks about how, you know, the master tells them about how, you know, you got to read, you know, these books and you do this level and you do this and blah, blah, blah. And like, you're on an endless fucking journey to where some rich dude pays to be a level 33 and just hops up the ladder. But you wonder if like if they slow drip you all that shit. Cause he tells me shit, but he tells me shit of like, he tells me that bottom layer. He tells me about how, you know, the central banks control, you know, the thing. And, you know, you're a 9 to 5 slave and, you know, the media is pop. And it's like, yeah, dude, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not talking about, you know, the shit on the next tier up. He's not talking about that shit because
They're probably not supposed to talk to you about that stuff.
that's the thing where it's like, yo, you're not a 33 degree. Like, we can't talk to you about that stuff where it's like, yeah, of course you're only going to learn about this bottom thing as a Mason. Like, unless you got fucking boatloads of money, like then yeah, it is a social club. It's a bunch of fucking weirdos sitting around a table going, it's good that we know that the corporation or that the media is propaganda, so we don't have to pay attention to that.
It is funny that Asia is its own thing.
That's weird to think about, right?
Like, the 3 city-states that run the world, D.C., Vatican City, and London. And then it's like, oh, yeah, well, the Dragon Clan does run Asia. Like,
exactly. It's weird to look at this thing with, like, after we've, read into some shit. But, like, the Mason level, that's where the Bilderberg group is. And, like, it's just, it's funny going through this and being like, oh, over the years of us looking into this, we keep going to the higher and higher. Like, we keep thinking it maxes out at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then we look into the Bilderbergs and it's like, oh, these are the people. And it's like, oh, no. Go up a little farther. Oh, Committee of 300. Oh, these are the people. And it's like, oh, no. And you keep going up and it's like, oh, it turns out it's just Satan. It turns out it's the fucking demon.
Ever heard of the Demiurge?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it turns into that.
Yeah, I gotta wrap my head around, like, the Demiurge versus Lucifer versus Prometheus. Because they're all,
There's
like,
some cool, go up a little bit. There's some cool, like, hierarchy charts. It's going to be over to the left off the actual pyramid. There's yeah, there it is. The Demiurge. I don't know if Satan's on this one. Probably not.
Gnostic mythos.
Oh. So this is that thing we were talking about before. I think that's the same chart. Because, yeah, that is interesting. Because, like, what is the... Or is Satan just, like, material? Like, is Satan the Demiurge, or is it...
Well, here it has Satan down here.
Oh.
Demiurge up here. Because the Demiurge is God in the Bible. So Satan would be another guy. Right?
Yeah.
But that's where I get fucked up, where it's like, is Satan good?
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. Because that's another fucked up route.
Or is it 2 wrongs don't make a right?
Yeah. Is it a bad guy making another bad guy and being like, yo, we're gonna like duke it out sometimes?
Abraxas is Thanos' great grandfather or great grandfather's name. So just a cool thing. Throw that out there. It's very old comic. Not a lot of people would even think to say something like that, but whatever.
I was looking into all the way up at the top. You know that I am, that's just God's name. That's what he says when Moses is on top of Mount Sinai and he's like, he hears like God's name for the first time. He just says that to him.
You know, that demon Hebrew language that they like to write in, you know, when they wear the box on their head, the Teflon or whatever the fuck?
Teflon Don.
Exactly. Teflon, Donatello, Rabinowitz. They have a thing that says like 666 basically. That little piece of paper spell that they put in there, it says like 666.
Really?
And I guess some dude was saying that like sometimes you could write
It's different prayers, right?
I guess.
And they stuff them in the box.
Yeah, spells or some
spells.
nonsense.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
It's a spell.
Oh, it's a prayer. Or you're doing magic. I said the latter.
Mm-hmm. Scroll down a little bit.
But I think they said that W's, like the mark basically looked like a regular U, but they were like sometimes they write them as W's. So I guess his point was basically like www, like the World Wide Web. That means 666 also somehow. It's like great, good.
Wow, you just blew my mind. I didn't know www stood for World Wide Web.
Really?
Yeah. Scroll down a little bit. This is a fun area.
Pre-rebellion hierarchy.
Yeah, this is like Bible shit we gotta...
It's interesting
kinda
that it
look into.
has both versions on here. It's almost like it's saying it's not sure. It's got Gnostic on this side, and then...
Yeah, it just kind of gives you everything. Because then it has a list of like,
'Cause this
yeah,
is
you
like
get
the
all the
Jesus
demons, or you
side.
get all the, you get Lucifer, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, or is that's all the angels?
Yeah, those are angels. Azazel. Mount Hermon, I think, is that one place that one sect of Jews thought was their mount, like real. They went there instead of the temple.
Yeah.
I think that was that. mountain.
Demons of Solomon. But then that's interesting, right? That like you get like that line, you get the sigil of Lucifer, Freemasonry, King Solomon, 72.
This
Demons of
thing
Solomon.
looks like the antenna by Antarctica.
Wow. Yeah, it's fucked up. I forgot about that.
Oh, I'll never forget. I always think about that fucking thing.
If you go over to the left, the Councils of Light, Galactic Codex, Councils of Elders. I get a hard dick reading that shit.
Yeah, I'm not even allowed to think about that type of stuff yet.
You know what I mean?
'cause
Like this is above. This is off planet. Like this is off world. Like this is above Pinner. This is who might control. Like this is what I mean. Like
because we're here, mankind.
but bro, like you know what I mean? Like you.
We're above.
We talk
the
about
Anunnaki.
overthrowing shit, or we talk about breaking out of this system, and it's like if this system goes as high, like if the Pindar is real, and the Pindar speaks to lower dimensional beings, and maybe that is like if you scroll down, like maybe they are speaking to the those demons and stuff in the center there, the exiled programs, and like if all of the shit, there is a council of elders, and there is like all the shit, like. This might just be how it is, man. Like, this might just be an experiment.
Well, they can vaporize me themselves, dude, because...
Dark AI. Look at that. Dematerialize.
The chess master. The master of the board. The chimera.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The demiurge again.
Ancient astronauts. Universal tribunals. The Dark Fleet.
I feel like we're on these two right now.
Yeah. Like, there is some, like, if you scroll up, like, there is some stuff like the Demiurge and, you know, Anki and Enlil and Baal and El. Like, we do know a lot of the stuff on here, but even some stuff on, like, those other layers, like, we don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, this shit runs so deep where it's like, and it gets to the other thing of, like, you can't just look up vampiric orders. You can't look up werewolf clans. You know what I mean? You're never going to find...
Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn.
Bro, you'll never find anything, but you have to look up, you have to hear about that one book that's being translated, that's finally being translated, and it talks about, like, oh, these are people that turned into wolf men, and they ate children, and it's like, oh, these are the werewolf clans. Okay, cool, we're getting somewhere. Or when I tried to look up Smokeless Fire, and I couldn't find anything, it was getting Smokeless Fire Pit, yeah.
King of the Jews book, someone just found. A novel of the Holocaust by someone named Leslie Epstein about a con man named I.C. Trumpelstein from 1979.
Listen, black, whites, Arabs, Mexicans, they're all different shades of the same color. The J's are the different ones. That's a high thought at night researching that I had. And I typed it out being like, wow, I'm onto something. And I went, wow, that's deeply racist.
Oh, how many times have I ever sent you things like that where in my musings I'm like, what a novel thought I've just come across, and I go, oh no, that's just phrenology.
That's just a bad thing.
Yeah, that's just a race science that you're doing. Some people would say it's medieval. I say I'm doing the Lord's work.
I wanted to sign to get up they wanted to get an appointment down for me to get a $600 retainer.
I'm sure they did.
And I told her, I said, what's the retainer for? She goes, well, I see a little bit of grinding. Do you grind your teeth? I go, I actually clench. I notice. She's like, well, that's just as bad as grinding. So I'm actually going to recommend that we get this this retainer. And it's a little expensive, but it's definitely going to pay off. And
you're going to get a lot of good-looking girls coming your way.
Yeah. And I looked at her and I go, I'll just stop clenching. And I thought she was going to, it was this Indian lady. I thought she was going to shit a brick. She goes, it's not that easy. I go, no, I'll just stop. It'll be fine.
I'm a man. I have, complete control over my body.
I saw the U.S., it flew over Springfield and Peoria, the Apocalypse plane.
The fuck is that?
That's the plane that they launch. Every time this plane launches, it's like, usually during it's like this plane that they can just run the entire government from. I guess it's not Air Force One, but there's this big ass plane that they send out for when there's going to be a serious fucking emergency. And I guess it was flying over Peoria. And people were like, well, this isn't good. And I guess the same plane was then flying over near Iran or some shit.
Good. I tell you, once they're on the Rothschild's banking system, I think things are really going to be looking up for the world. I think once they have total control,
them in Cuba,
they're going to really, do good for us because we've done so good for them.
Yes.
What with
those
fighting the wars,
those who protect Israel will be protected by God.
I was telling my mom.
And that's a thing that a faggot like Ted Cruz will tell you.
I was telling my mom how, again, because I told her I quit. I was like, good thing God has a plan. She's like, that's right. I was like, and then I sent her a picture of Jesus holding a sword and stuff. And I was like, this is basically me. She's like, your grandma would be very happy. I go, yes.
Yes.